and welcome back to another unboxing video. This time we're going to take a look at Moz's Big Pink Box Part 2, which contained the Airfix Ferret Mk1 in 1/35 scale. Very nice box art, very atmospheric, showing a couple of ferrets in Operation Granby. So without further ado, we'll open the box and take a look at what's inside. Inside the rather nice box, you have a set of Airfix instructions. We'll get back to those in a minute or two. You have a nice set of decals, very colourful, perfectly in register. Again, we'll get some decent photographs of this in the sprue shots at the end of the video. Inside we have a one-piece bag, which I'll just open up now. Forgive the rattling. Look, this is how you cut open a box again. Look at the cut open the bag again. Even I'll get this video perfect one of these mornings, one of these days. This is why I don't like doing videos. In this rather nice neat bag, you have a number of sprues. A little sprue of transparencies, separately bagged, very good for Airfix. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprues. So let's go through them in order. Okay, first out of the pile was sprue C, which contains the wheels, suspension, and the swing arms. Again, for a new release kit, no flash at all whatsoever. We then come to sprue F, which consists of the commander's cupola, and some fittings, machine guns, Bren gun with a straight magazine, unusual, and again no flash, some ejector pin marks, can't be helped, but very nice. Then we have sprue B, which consists of interior components, commander's seat, driver's seat, radios and other internal fittings, the bulkhead and radios, and the hatches. Again, no flash present at all whatsoever. Well done, Airfix. Then we have sprue D, which consists of the side sponsons, fuel tanks, what looks like a sand guard, smoke dischargers, and various other add-ons like tools, and what looks like the side lights and the front headlights, and part of the exhaust. Again, no flash present at all whatsoever. And finally, we have sprue A, which is the main body, side plates, floor, the wing, rear bonnet, rear hood, engine bay, and the components to make up the superstructure of the vehicle. Wait a second, I need to do something. But wait a minute, I know what next to do. Then we have the transparencies. I won't take them out of the bag because I don't want to lose them. Says the person who's still looking for a set of lights for this other kit. Again, separately bagged, keeps them nice and safe. Let me pause this a second. Then we come to the instructions, printed on rather large A4 sheets of paper. The basic layout in various languages explaining the history of the vehicle, so its size, the assembly instructions in various languages, and it gives you the option to build a couple of different variants. You have the Mk1 and the Mk1 II. They come with different fittings and arrangements, different types of machine guns, positions of machine guns, covers on the roof of the open compartment, and the different type of hatch in this one. Stage 1 consists of putting the interior fittings in, prop shafts, drive shafts, bulkheads, seats, radios, and the introduction of adding the left and right sides together. goes on to continue on with more interior fittings and fitting of the hatches, which can be proposed open or closed depending on your reference. Again, continuing on, adding the wheels, adding the suspensions, adding more suspensions, adding the side skirts, building the wheels, putting the wheels and bogies together, adding additional details, and then it comes to, over the course of 77 stages, to fitting the upper fittings. As I say, in this kit you get a choice of two. You can either do the Mark 1 2, which has the higher protective cupola, or you can do the Mark 1, which has the open top variant. So of course, if you're like me, you're going to buy another one of these just to do the other version. Again, the stages 100 and 1 deal with the separate weapons assemblies, deciding on what choice of kit you're going to build. And finally, we have the paint schemes. Now, I was really drawn to this one because it has Sea Squadron from Lugersholt and the British Army of the Rhine, and it has Clyde Valley. Now, being a Glaswegian, I'm naturally drawn to this one, so I may do that one when I buy a second kit to do the open top version. Marked the version 2, colour scheme number 2, is 7th Armoured Brigade in Operation Granby in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, 1991. This is the variant I'm going to be doing, and I'll tell you why in a minute or two. And the third option is the Ferret Mk1 at the Queen's Royal Irish Hussars at the training centre at Bovington. Yeah, all green, nice colourful decals, so nice finish. Now, I have bought some aftermarket goodies for this kit, basically to correct some flaws in the kit, things that unfortunately due to plastic moulding limitations are incorrect. Now, the first thing that I have bought is a replacement set of wheels. Why? Because I could, and I have done so. Second thing I bought was the important thing, which is the fillet that goes at the back of the kit, in the back of the engine bay. Again, because of plastic moulding limitations, there is a major difference between what's supplied in the kit and what's actually the real vehicle looks like. So I bought one of these. I've also bought a little, well, I actually had in the stash a Mark 1 2 conversion for the original Mark 2 ferrets that Airfix released a couple of years ago. So we'll be adding that to the kit. I've also got a spare set of basic details just to replace some tools and the wing mirrors and some slightly better detailed hatches, and also for the photo etch for the missing shroud, the exhaust guard, which is not particularly well moulded in the kit, plus the odds and sods that the kit really benefits from. But the main reason, aftermarket, I bought is these telescopic Clark masts, because the version that I want to do is, let me pause this again, is this version of the Operation Granby ferrets, where they were used as communication nodes. So consequently they had these giant antenna masts fitted to them. I've got some more references that show this vehicle pretty much in service. It also makes it look completely different as well. So that's the main reason I'm going to be upgrading my kit with. So as always, there'll be a sprue shots of the plastic sprues. I won't do anything of the aftermarket because it's a Moz stream, a Moz video, not a Scorpion Model Miniatures video. But I may include a couple of pictures of the Clark masts, just so you can see what you can do with the kit. At time of filming this, the basket which I ordered hasn't arrived, because they were out of stock at the time when I ordered, so I have to wait a few weeks till they get them back in stock. So thank you very much for watching. Stick around for the the sprue shots. No bloopers, although there was quite a few bloopers, but I had to edit them out because there was a lot of foul language. So thanks for watching, take care, bye for now guys.